Hello guys, a very good morning to one and all present here. This is Amrit Kaur welcoming all of you to the platform Ada 24/7 English medium channel. I hope you all are staying safe and doing well. Quickly just put in a thumbs up to assure me that yes guys, you can all see me and hear me well. This is what I want to understand here. Can you all see me and hear me well? Quickly just tell me please. And herein we're starting the session with the very important thing. Where did my PPT go, my dear? Just a moment. Yes, please. First of all, quickly assure me that yes, you guys are all available, all present in the session. I am right here. Can you all see me, guys? Quickly tell me, please. All right. Perfect. Hope you all can see the slide and hear me well. So guys, today as you all know, it is not that just we are solving the Hindu. That is just the vocabulary part, but we are doing the reading also and so much more. So today I personally want to bring it one thing to your notice here, that is, can you all see me? Preeti, Princey, Santosh, T. Hegri. Okay. So bacha, I would request you to kindly share the session, which is very important here for me. Alright, and herein, do it now because this sometimes later becomes never. Make sure you, before we start the session, you have liked, shared and subscribed it, which is very important. So moving forward, this is the schedule which you all have to follow, that is 8, 11, 1 and 4. So guys, please understand, for this particular thing, I have changed the whole series. I have told you. So if in case nobody is aware of this series, please check the playlist. We have done almost every topic. I have taught topic wise, I have taught paper wise, I have taught 40 on 40 concept. So much over here we have done for this particular part. Apart from that, the special session for the vocabulary is also very important, which is again we are covering on the regular basis here, right? The next one is the IBPS Clerk, again happening regularly at 4 p.m. Perfect. Moving forward from this particular thing is, yes. So today I was much in a mood to make the article to be solved first, and then we should go on to this, the vocabulary part. Are you all ready? Are you all set for the article? Are you all set for the article? Preeti, just put in a message in the Telegram group that the session is live. Join. Rather, I'll only say. So herein I am putting the slide in front of you. Before we do this, let's just figure out the article first, and then we'll come back over here only, right guys? So two very important article over here in today's session is Death by Hodge on the spurious leaker tragedy in dry Gujarat. India needs a more honest discussion on the risks and the benefits of prohibition. Now you all know that Gujarat is a dry state. Now what do you mean by dry state here? Wherein liquor is banned. There is no liquor available. If you say liquor is banned, right? Today the comments are visible to me, but in a very small way. So hello, graceful morning, Sam. Okay, how are you doing? So herein I saw your Telegram messages, Sam. So in search of relevance on the 2022 Commonwealth Games, the Commonwealth Games will get off a quiet start in Birmingham. So you let me know which topic do you want to cover. Today will go according to you only. So herein, see guys, herein this is talking about that being a dry state, Gujarat being a dry state, how India needs a more honest discussion on the risks, which risks are coming up there, which risks are there, and the benefits of the prohibition, right? Kshitij, good morning. Quickly, bache, just put a message on the group also, because I have done that. You guys also do quickly that this is, because this is must, guys, right? All the students shall be aware. Please come up. Death by hot on the spurious liquor tragedy. Now, what do you mean by spurious here? So, when I talk to you about the word called fake, on the fake liquor tragedy in dry Gujarat. Now, you can say fake, you can say something which is very, very fake, false. What else comes to your mind? So, all the synonyms related to the word called fake will be the meaning here. The first one, okay. So, I have got two answers. One is the first one, other is the second one. Chalo, probably we'll do it this way. We will cover both the articles, but. Today we are not doing the vocabulary directly from there. I wanted you to make it happen, make it read from the article itself. Clear, guys? Is it visible to everyone till here? I'll give you good 20 seconds to read this. Once you are done, come up with a thumbs up. I will explain you each and every word, guys, right? Quickly come up. Quickly come up. Done. Okay, perfect. Yes, 40% died due to the plastic alcohol. Yes. So you will learn so much here. This is called Ooch tragedy. So here, this Ooch here means alcohol. Right, guys? So the Ooch tragedy that claimed over 40 lives in Gujarat's Botad district. Now, state is mentioned, the district is also mentioned, and 40 lives. So, fact, figure, the name of the state and the district. So much is mentioned over here. Do you all agree? So, herein brings the fore yet again the contentious question of prohibition. Prohibition, again, something which is banned. prohibited, something which is banned. Gujarat is one of the 4 states in India that prohibits alcohol. So I told you this is something which prohibits, which bans alcohol. So Gujarat is one of them. Then it is saying the victims consumed poisonous methyl alcohol sold in the plastic pouches by the bootleggers. Are you aware what is bootleggers? So that person which is selling some good illegally, selling some goods and services illegally, which are, you know, circulated, which are sold illegally by a person, that person is called a bootlegger here. 24 people have been named as accused in the FIRs and 14 have been arrested. So accused means ROP, the person who is putting, like who's been penalized, who's been charged, is called the accused person here. So 24 people here are the ROPs here in the FIRs and 14 have been arrested. Police action that follows every such tragedy barely inspires public confidence. Indeed, it conceals the complicity of the administration in protecting the black market for the alcohol wherever the prohibition exists. Right, now till here this is very, very clear to all of you. Now moving forward, herein this is telling about, understand how they have written the victims. Okay, I'll just change the color. So this talks about the victims here consumed poisonous methyl alcohol sold in plastic pouches by bootleggers. Try to understand how it is written, guys. That is something which is very important, how the sentence is formed. What type of parts of speech is used, what type of preposition, noun, adjective, verb is used here. Do you want me to repeat? So if we talk about the is a definite article here. The victims, talking about the, since we're talking about the specific victims here, I have used the word the. Had it been victim, I would have not said the victim, I would have said a victim here. Clear, guys? Yes, very good, Kshitij. Clear? I think till here everything is very, very understandable, very, very relatable. If in case you are not aware, please ask me right here. Any word till here which is not clear to anyone? So something which is very, very controversial. Probably I have mentioned this name, you guys are not aware. If in case you are aware, very good. If in case you are not aware, I am telling you the meaning. So contentious here means something which is very controversial, जो कि बहुत चर्चा का विषय है अभी. Controversial, full of controversies, right? Controversial. Please read it. So something which is controversial question of prohibition. Till here it is clear. It is difficult to assume. Matlab, assume is to self-assume here. So it is very difficult to assume that vast networks of the illegal manufacturing and the sale of liquor could exist without the patronage of the police and the politicians. Now, what do you mean by the word called patronage, guys? Patronage is a retail here. So, sale of liquor could exist without the retail. So, once the thing is manufactured, it is sold two ways. Either it's done in the retail marketing or it's done in a wholesale marketing. This concept is clear to everyone. कंट्रोवर्सी वो तो बॉलीवुड में है. ओके, चलिए यहाँ तक सभी को क्लियर है? एनी पॉइंट विच इज नॉट क्लियर टू एनीवन टिल हियर? प्लीज टेल मी. सो व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट सम फंडिंग, that is also called, without the patronage, you can say funding. Right. So now the question arises, it is difficult to assume, means it is very difficult to find out one thing, that the vast networks of the illegal manufacturing of the sale of liquor, they are saying that this could even exist without the funding of the police and the politician. They are saying how this is even possible. How this is even possible and how they are being sold without the proper funding over here. Reports suggest that in this case, specific complaints were made to the police who continued to look the other way. Now, what specific complaints were registered here. Specific complaints were made to the police who continued to look the other way. Clear, guys, to all of you? Did you notice how they have mentioned, how they have framed the sentence, how they have put in the meanings, how I have explained you the meanings? I really look up for your thumbs ups, guys. So be generous while putting up thumbs ups. Quickly do that. Now talking about the prohibition here. Prohibition, so please read from that particular point up till here. Alright, I'll give you a while again. Good 20 seconds. Good to go. Have your time. Guys, have you shared the session? I won't be asking you again and again. If not, please do it right now. Write on the group. Clear, bache? Prohibition makes liquor illegal. So prohibition is something which is banned. Of course, this makes the thing illegal. Now something which is banned here and you're using means that thing is prohibited thing in particular country, in particular state, in particular district. Right. So prohibition makes liquor illegal, but it hides the black market. By driving sales and production underground, the state loses tax revenues while consumers are exposed to huge health risks. Please understand, bache, what is written here. Again, this has used a connector here, a conjunction here called by. Now, what is the use of this by and how is it being used here? It is said by driving sales and production. Now, driving sales and production underground, the state loses tax revenues while the consumers are exposed to huge health risks. Though the prohibition is listed among the directive principles of state policies, which is also called DPSP. Please understand, directive DPSP, which is also called this. So, directive principles of state policy in the constitution. No state has been able to achieve it with any enduring effectiveness, right? So this is saying no state till now is able to achieve the what? Achieve it in any enduring effectiveness. So globally it is a similar experience. Globally, if you're talking about, it is a similar experience. If you talk about as globally in the entire world, you can say. Any doubts to anyone? So what makes liquor illegal? The prohibition. Something which is banned makes it illegal over here. Prohibition has, however, remained a potent slogan. Now, potent is what? Somebody who's powerful is called potent and somebody who is not powerful is called important, right? Not important, but you'll just add in before this, potent. So, it says this banning thing, prohibition thing has, however, remained potent slogan for some politicians. Alcohol damages. Now we all know that alcohol is something which damages what? The health, the family, finances and the human relationships. And the call to ban it altogether has a certain moral, even if not practical appeal. Clear to everyone till here? Any doubts, any questions coming to your mind? Santosh, Preeti, Kshitij. Ashne Pau. So wherever and whichever states do you guys belong to, make sure guys you are doing justice. You are sharing the session with each and every student. That student who is not having access to such type of sessions, who is not aware or that such sessions are happening, they guys should be aware and should get access to such type of things. Please make sure guys, it is very important. Clear bache? So now here in the next part here is, this talks to you about and says about what? But using the sledgehammer of the law to stop the alcohol. Again, have your time. Do you guys know what is called sledgehammer? So it is that instrument, that weapon, which is a sort of hammer only, which is used to break some big rocks. That is called a sledgehammer. Thanks, Ashane. Okay, so you're there in both the platforms. Great, great. So Santosh, Preeti, you guys also can reply the way Ashane has replied us here. Quickly do that. Are you all understanding, guys? Samajh mein aa raha hai? Say yes or no. Everything going inside your mind, inside your brains, or just going above your heads? You have to tell me. Chalo, have your time, guys. Nobody dropped a message on the Telegram. I told you to drop a message. Preeti, you have just shared the link. You could have said, guys, join the session. Session is live. Yuvraj, good morning. Quickly do the honors of sharing the session, writing on the group that he has kindly come. Quickly do that. And we are we are in the middle of the article, Yuvraj. ये जो आप लोग सिर्फ एक लिंक शेयर कर देते हो, like I'm sure आप you must be sharing the same link in the other groups also. While sharing the group, write one line with it. Clear, guys? You have to do that, which is very important. Okay, let's move forward from here. Chalo, guys. Now, I'm sure you all are aware of all the meanings written here. If not, I'll be telling you the meanings. Intrusive powers, arbitrariness, right? Counterproductive. Now, what are counterproductive? Something which is desired and having the opposite of that desired effect. That is counterproductive. Something which is desired. So you can say opposite, because it is what it is written. It is written counter here. Counter is the opposite effect of the desired. Yeah, opposite of the desired effect you can write. Opposite of desired effect. Quickly come up. Clear, guys? We will come up. Ma'am, there are many good words such as sledgehammer. Okay. That's a weapon, I told you, right? So moving forward now, but using the sledgehammer of the law to stop the alcohol use can be counterproductive, as experience shows. The Gujarat High Court, talking about the GHC here, this GHC is considering 5 petitions that challenge the constitutional validity. So now this GHC is having what is considering the 5 petitions here. For what? That is charging the, that is the challenge, 5 petitions that challenge the constitutional validity of the Gujarat Prohibition Act 1949 on the ground that it violates the fundamentals. So if you're talking about this violates the violates the fundamental rights, including the privacy. Now, including the privacy, they are violating, means breaking the fundamental rights, including the privacy here. The law is being questioned for its alleged arbitrariness. Now, arbitrariness here is the quality of being based on some random choices. When you have random choices, so on that particular basis, it is spoken about on that particular basis here. Clear to everyone? Any doubts to anyone? From outside the state to consume the alcohol in the state. Now, of course, they are putting some options. Lingraj, Swain, very good morning. How are you? So, Lingraj, can you just share the session which is very important on your platform, since you belong to the SO channel? Okay. So, intrusive powers, you all know intrusive means bache, some obstructive powers, something which is creating some obstruction to you, that is called obstructive powers here. Clear to everyone? Any doubts? Obtrusive, not obstructive. My bad, obtrusive. Now, what do you mean by the word called obtrusive? Something which is again very interrupting. Very interrupting. Interrupting is called something which is obtrusive. Intrusive, interrupting, obtrusive. So, intrusive, obtrusive. I think you'll remember this with the rhyming word. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? Come up quickly. So, okay, intrusive powers to the police, who at least in one case in the recent past in the Gujarat, use them against the political protesters. Now, understand, please understand one line which is mentioned here. Okay. This says, bache, what? The prohibition laws give sweeping and intrusive powers to the police. Now, we have to understand here how the sentence is framed, how sentence is written here, what all things have been used. The prohibition laws give what? Sweeping and intrusive powers to the police. Understand how it is connected. To the police, again, who is a relative pronoun here. Who at least in one case, in is a preposition here, who is a relative pronoun here. So, you have to understand the parts of speech very well. You have to understand. Unwelcome, very good Ashane, very good. Right? In the recent past in Gujarat, use them against the political protesters. Clear to everyone till here? You have to put up a yes ma'am, it is clear, no ma'am, it is not clear, please explain us again. On the other hand, now telling us about what is happening on the other hand, prohibition offers the opportunity for rent collection, and on the other it lets the police free to selectively apply the law. Clear? Okay, so Yuvraj, this article is related to the Gujarat article. There were two articles today. One was related to the Commonwealth and the other was related to Gujarat and how the liquor which is banned, which is prohibited in Gujarat, is causing effect to the lives of people. Clear? This is what we are doing here. Clear to everyone? Any doubts to anyone? Any doubts to anyone till here? Okay, so free from the, where were we were at? Okay, on the other hand, the prohibition offers the opportunity for rent collection, and on the other, it lets the police free to selectively apply the law. Clear till here? Please have your time. How can you say that, Sam? How can you say that? Tried and tested? Yeah, guys, quickly come up. Yes, you're right, Ashane. Okay. No problem. Chalo, let's move forward. Okay, get back. Let's get back. Let's get deviated from what you're discussing right now. There is a moral burden that several political parties in India try to carry on their shoulders. There is a moral burden, right? To discourage or the bar alcohol, consumption. Several parties bar members from consuming alcohol, but in practice, this turns out to be a comical hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, you all know, pakhand, dhong, something which you are pretending, right? Is called hypocrisy. So with Gujarat already in campaign mode for the assembly, now again understand why for, why not of, why not with. So talking about with Gujarat already in the campaign mode for the assembly election here. This is talking that that is only months away. The tragedy has prompted the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party to train their guns on the ruling BJP. Clarity to everyone here, talking about hypocrisy की सीमा होती है, बिल्कुल भी नहीं होती है. You can be as big hypocrite as big as you want. There is no seema, there is no limit. Right. So rather than clinging on to the dogmas and impossible goals of the social reform through coercive law, there must be more honest discussion on the prohibition. Any doubts to anyone till here? Such a nice article. We have learned so much here if we talk about the article here. Right. Dogmas, you all know, when you talk about some set of principles, rather than clinging on to the dogmas means set of principles over here when you talk about set of principles. and impossible goals of the social reforms through the coercive laws. Do you all understand the meaning of coercive here? Come up, guys. Some threatful laws, some laws which are giving threats, coercive laws. There must be more honest discussion on the prohibition. He's saying, this is saying, rather than having मैंने प्रीति को भी मैसेज किया था, इन्होंने रिप्लाई नहीं किया. Message for what are you talking about here? Lingraj Swain, clear to you, and here on the Adda 24/7 English medium channel, whosoever student is here in the session, are you all okay, good to go with the session now? Clear? So what we learned eventually, if we get back to here on the slide today, so herein, guys, today we have not only learned just few things, we have learned so much here, because today we had directly jumped to the article. I thought to let's just do the in-depth analysis of the article today, making sure that each and everything is very clear. Yes, Sam, you're right. You're right. You're right, right? But here in this context, dogmas is set of principles, some rules, some beliefs. Clear? So what did we learn today? We learned so much here about, if we talk about, so my dear, if we talk about Gujarat, if we talk about number of lives, people who were arrested, people, those who were accused, those who were arrested, right? Then we learned again about the prohibition, about the district. Okay, so now please, it's your homework question. You have to tell me in the comment box which district did we speak about in the very first paragraph of the article. This is your homework. This was one of Gujarat's district, but which district was it? I myself told you and taught you here, but you will come up in the homework. You will comment me in the comment box. So will you be doing that? Yes or no? And all right, guys, please, a very humble request to all of you, if in case you have still not given a thought to your IBPS clerk, which is actually a very big thing, trust me, you will be left with no time, and then will be the time you will realize that, ma'am, काश हमने आपकी बात सुन ली होती, काश हमने ये बात समझ ली होती. So IBPS clerk is just on the cards. Yesterday only we started the paid batch, that is 27 July we started off the paid batch. If in case, guys, you're not aware, please जाइए, जा करके देखिए. And one more important thing which is very important for all of you here is that, guys, give me a while. So do not forget to join the next session, the upcoming session, that is sharp at 11 AM for the grammar series. We are running up a very special grammar series. If in case you have not been through, please देखिए जा करके. So guys, this is again a series, a very special series based on 120 rules. So 120 rules of grammar. Right, in 2 hours, I will be meeting all of you, and it is not that we will be covering all 120 in one series, of course, which will make zero understanding. We will do in a very simple and precise manner. So if we talk about 120 rules, probably I choose just 8 to 10 rules in one session. Yesterday probably we did 8 to 10. Today also we'll be doing some good 8 to 10 rules. Again, learning and revising both, which will make things clear to all of you there and then. If you don't have time sitting home, घर पे बैठ के पढ़ने का time नहीं है, join the session. Join the session. I'm sure you would come up and you will see a better change in yourself. That is my assurance, that is my promise to each one of you. Guys, your selection is our responsibility. I hope you all understand this, because your selection somewhat we also play a major role in that. We as a platform, we as mentors, we play a major part in that. So do not forget to join this session. This vocabulary show, this is again for all the competitive exams. So if you talk about any competitive exam, of course vocabulary is something which plays a very vital role, a very significant role. Do not forget to join the session. Right, all right. Moving back from here, Yuvraj, the article was a quite lengthy one today. Right, guys, so you can just, how you can get the course, I'll just tell you. Go on to Adda 24/7, click onto the very first link. When you go on courses, of course you have many options like bank, Maha packs and everything. Even in the Maha pack, your English medium batches are available. The one those who have already purchased, very good, but the one those who have not purchased, kindly click onto the English medium batches. You will see all the batches like RRB is there and Clerk is there. So focusing on the full-fledged batch of this particular batch here only, you will see, bache, what will you see? You will see that you can get a good discount here. Go on buy now. So the moment you go on buy now, code is Wi-Fi 36. The moment you apply, what will you see here? Again, just at what exactly happened to the price here. Now it will be fine. Clear, guys? So just at 1500 for 6 months, the code is Y536. Something which you have to remember here is Y536. Right? All right. I think much of the discussions has been done. Your test series, your preparation right from basic to advanced, your live classes, your discussions with the teacher, everything is readily available here. Yesterday only the batch has been started. Again, if you want a glimpse of it, we have given a demos here for all of you. So, bache, for that glimpse, what you can see, ek bari demo zarur dekh lo. Please go check the study plan. You can just click on the links here to check the study plan, and to see this particular thing, you can go and check the demos also. All right. Thank you so much. It was lovely having all of you, and I'll meet in just in 2 hours with grammar series. Do not forget to join. Thank you, guys. And please be humble, be generous. Put in your best comments in the comment box. Thank you, guys.